Go to work, go to work, go to work. Yes, indeed. Welcome to the Go to Work radio show. And we have the one and only Katrina that has a non-profit organization. And she's going to tell you all about herself and her non-profit organization. Let's go to work.
Well, thank you, Michelle, for having me this evening. And yes, let's go to work. I am Mrs. Katrina Williams. I'm the CEO and founder of Changing the Faces of Homelessness housing program. We are a permanent supportive housing service provider, and we house the homeless. We go out and we meet with individuals on the streets who have no income or little income, and we do like a brief intake, and we bring them into our program. Our program is designed to empower others. That's what we do. We're here to go out to meet people with realistic needs, who have realistic needs, and bring realistic resources to empower them to take back their lives, to gain self-sufficiency.
Go to work.
So, you know, we're really out there in the show. We're going to work. We're going to work hard.
I saw you. Look, I saw you. You know, I see you everywhere. Absolutely. So I didn't really realize how much you're out there, but just like I just came from another event, it's like, wow, okay, we've been circulating around the same people, but sometimes at different events, you meet those other like-minded people, and they've been in the same circle of venues as you. So I was like, oh, okay. Go to work. So let's give a shout out to Bobby Buck. Why not? Go to work.
Yes. Bobby is phenomenal. Well, he's the reason why I met you.
Yep.
He has sent me the invite to an event where you were in Thousand Oaks for the foster children. So, you know, one thing about this whole ordeal with the homeless crisis is that I am meeting some really true people that are out there for the people. And that's what I was, you know, talking to Bobby about, is that it's going to take us, the people, to save our people.
Absolutely.
And, you know, we're all out there. There's so many different nonprofit organizations out there, and I call them the mom and pop shops that are out there like us. And we're doing the same thing, but we're all in different corners. But God said it's time for us to unite and come on one accord. Because sometimes in this situation right here, this crisis that we're facing, it's going to take a village to bring about the change.
That's right. Absolutely. Can I ask you, what drove you to create your nonprofit organization?
Well, 2 years ago, back in 2019, I was a caseworker at Volunteers of America. And I had Mr. Gary Hayes Perez on my caseload. And he was an actor from Hollywood. He played on different strokes. He also had different type of movies he had acted in. And his best friend was Corey Feldman. Mr. Perez was he was a difficult client to engage in the beginning. I mean, actually for 2 months. It took me 2 months to really get him involved and get a rapport with him. Once I built that report, Mr. Perez would never miss an appointment. And we was working together. We had an intervention. He was going to go on a detox. But to make a long story short, on October 26th of 2019, Mr. Perez took his life.
Oh, wow.
And that was the pivotal point for me. I have been a caseworker. I've been working in social services, case managing the mental health in the homeless population for over 20 years. I've had clients pass away. I have clients that have attempted suicide. But for Mr. Perez, the way he took his life was very detrimental to me. And I was like, look, something has to change. Because his biggest fear was going into detox, coming out of detox, going into rehab, and then entering into recovery, but then coming out back into homelessness. And he was 100% right, Michelle. He was 100% right. There is really no services for someone who is coming out of rehab, who's, re-entering into their recovery. There's really no housing out there for them. They go directly back to the streets or to the shelter.
Wow. Yes, I'm about to start a campaign. That reminds me. Yes, absolutely. And my brother was actually talking to me also about veterans. And yeah, it's sad. It's a loophole that's out there.
And we have to do something. You know, we have to start implementing programs with support, you know, for individuals that need it. I really truly believe if our program was up and running, for surely he would have been in our program. And he would have been receiving those types of supports, where he would have been in a home that was clean, that was safe, that he would have had case management staff on deck to help him develop a housing stability plan with some goals that he could meet, and, you know, to help him really just get back into life, reintegrating back into life.
Right.
And that's what we need to understand about the homeless population. A lot of people need to reintegrate back into life.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what is your advice to anybody that knows someone that needs your services? Like, how do they contact you?
Okay. If anyone needs services, you need housing services, employment resources, you can go to our website, which is www.cf82021. So that's 20201.org. And you can also contact our office Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. And our number is area code 213-338-0130.
Excellent.
So
you have an event that you're about to talk about? Go to work.
Yes, go to work. So we are now bringing our second annual Breakthrough Healing with Housing event to Skid Row on 8/28/2021 at St. Julian Park. Michelle, when I tell you I'm super excited, I'm super excited.
Go to work.
This is going to be big. And when I say big, I mean blessing increases with growth. So this event is starting to take off. People are coming aboard, and it's getting bigger. So, you know, when things get bigger, things tend to grow. And I know my God is a good God. So when things grow and you walking in His favor, He is going to bless you all day.
That part right there. Go to work, and then you'll have more events afterwards, and they will be able to stay abreast of your activities and your events on your website.
Yes.
Okay.
So all our events are posted on our website. And we're also looking for volunteers for the second annual Breakthrough event.
Okay.
So if you're interested in volunteering, please contact our office. You can also send us a request on the website, and one of our staff members will respond to your request or respond to your call within 24 hours.
Go to work, and then tell us, what will they do as a volunteer?
We need volunteers for intake positions, meaning that we will have applications on deck, on hand, where if anyone is interested in housing, they will complete just a brief application, and then our staff members will review that application, and then we will place them in housing. We also need volunteers to help set up and clean up and serve food as well. If you would like to donate clothing or other items, just contact our office, and you can drop that off directly at the site, which is located at 2909 South Catalina Street, and that's in Los Angeles. Zip code is 9007.
Go to work. And it isn't anything else that you would like to share with the audience that we haven't talked about?
Yes, well, we also need a band.
Okay.
So let me go to work.
Yes, absolutely.
We need a band to open the event. So we're also going to be having a unity march, and I really want to get this out there. We want everybody to come down and participate in the unity march. We also have the Peace Bride from Ceasefire. They're going to be in the processional. We want to show that we can stand in unity and on one accord down on Skid Row. We will have T-shirts there for you if you want to participate in the march, but we do need a band and a singer to open the event, singing Marvin Gaye's hit Inner City Blues, because that's what we're going to be marching to. We're going to be marching to Marvin Gaye's Inner City Blues, so we're looking for a marching band to play that as well, because, you know, when I was listening to Marvin and Phil, You know, that song was made back in the 70s.
Yes.
And it's something how everything Marvin was singing about back then is relevant today.
Come on now.
You know, and it's relevant to what's happening in the world, but it sure is relevant to what's happening on Skid Row.
Go to work.
So that is something that we're going to march to, and once we get up to the stage, we need a band that's going to just come out and blow it and let people know that, hey, we're here, and we still got any city blues right here on Skid Row. We came down here to clean it up.
That's all right there. Ooh, go to work. And to ask you, since I know you're looking for volunteers, will these other two requests be for volunteer purposes, or will they receive a stipend?
This is all volunteers. Any type of monetary, any type of funding that we're receiving right now, we're putting that directly towards subsidizing housing. And that's another thing that we're asking for. We're asking for sponsors to sponsor some beds. Our bed rates, our rental rates is $575 for anyone that's from 18 to 54, and our senior rate is $650. Right now, when I go out to the streets and still, our agency, I'm funding people off the street. I'm taking them off. They don't have no income, low income, with a mindset ready to change, and they're ready to take ownership back over their lives. I don't leave them on the street.
That's right.
I house them.
Go to work.
With no money.
Absolutely.
So we need everyone to help us help them.
Got you. And what about the singer? The singer, you need the singer to sing what?
NXT Blues.
That's right. And that is a singer. Let's see. Okay, absolutely. So if anybody else has any questions, because I know it's a lot of people, including myself, that know people, just go ahead and DM us, or definitely contact Katrina. You want to give your phone number and so they can text you?
Yes, so my phone number is area code 623-383-3347.
All right, go to work, and we'll put that in the description as well.
Okay.
You sure you have any? Do you have any other requests? Let me know.
No, I mean, that's in the field. That's it. You know, we're out here. We're going to work.
That's all right there. Well, I love it. Go to work. Go to work. So with that in mind, until the next time on the Go to Work Radio Show, we appreciate you, and we will talk to you very, very soon. Go to work.